Friends, in this session, we are going to see about combination of errors. So, what is the error in sum of the two quantities? Let us assume that the A is a length or A and B are the two different physical quantities. So, if you add these two physical quantities, we get another new quantity Z. So, A has some error. That error is a delta A. B also has some error. That is a delta B. So, if you add these two things, that means the measured value of the first quantity and measured value of the second quantity. What is the measured value? Measured value means true value plus or minus error. Let us assume that A is a true value. The length of the wire is 2 centimeter, but one of the student observed that this measured value is 2.1 centimeter. That we can represent it as A plus delta A, because delta A is a 0.1. Some other student measured the same length of the wire as a 1.9 centimeter. That means A minus delta A. So A minus delta A means 2 minus 0.1. We get 1.9 centimeter. So whatever the measured value we have taken, that should be represented as A plus or minus delta A. That means measured value is addition of error or subtraction of the errors. Yes, come to our point. If you add these two physical quantities along with the errors, by simplification, we get the error also to be added, delta A plus delta B. So for summing of the two physical quantities, error also to be added. For error in the difference of the two quantities. So if you subtract the two quantities, the errors are also to be added, not subtracted. So for addition also, errors to be delta A plus delta B. For difference subtraction also, delta A plus delta B. Difference means bigger value minus smaller value. So what about the error in the product of the two quantities? If you product means multiplication. If you multiply the two physical quantities, what is the error means? Delta Z by Z. Delta Z is a error, total error divided by the total value is equal to delta A by A plus delta B by B. Delta A is a error in the first reading, A reading, and delta B is a error in the second reading, B. Also for what is the error in the division? Error in the division means Z is equal to A by B. So delta Z by Z, which is equal to delta A plus delta B plus delta B by B. So delta A by A plus delta B by B. So what we come to the conclusion? Very simple, sir. For addition, summing and difference, delta Z equation is same. Delta Z is equal to delta A plus delta B. For multiplication as well as the division, the formulas are same. Delta Z, which is by delta Z by Z is equal to delta A by A plus delta B by B. If what is the error in the powers of the quantity? Z is equal to A power n means, so delta Z by Z, which is equal to, the power will come to the product n into delta A by A. So listen students, simply we are seeing only the formulas. We are not deriving any derivation how it is arriving. So now by using these formulas, we are going to see the problems. Let us see the another quantity. This the expressions may be represented in this form. Z is equal to A power P, B power Q divided by C power R. So how we can write delta Z by Z, which is equal to, the power will come to the product, that is multiplication P into delta A by B, A plus, so in this multiplication means plus Q into delta B by B plus R into delta C by C. So don't take this as a minus. So never minus will not come. Always all those things, either it may be in multiplication or division, we should put plus. So that is we are seeing earlier. If it is a multiplication also plus, and in the division also we are putting plus. That's why we are expressing this expression errors as a combination of errors as a this equation. So if in question they will ask the percentage error means simply you multiply with the 100 in the all the quantities. Dear students, if you see some problems, it is easy for you to understand how these formulas may be applied. So let us consider the first problem. two resistance of resistor R1 is equal to 100 plus or minus 3 ohm. That means the true value of the resistance is 100, but the observed value, the different students are taking a different reading for the same resistor. Some of you take plus 3 and some of you take minus 3. That means 97 to 103 is the measured value of this R1. So that only represented as a 100 plus or minus 3 ohm. For R2 is 200 plus or minus 4 ohm. These two are connected in series. So already we are studied in 10th standard. If two resistors are connected in series, RS which is equal to R1 plus R2. For series connection, we have to direct addition. That is R is equal to R1 plus R2. So what is the R? 100 plus or minus 3 ohm and R2 is 200 plus or minus 4 ohm. So how we have to add that? Very simple. Add the true values. 100 plus 200, it is a 300. Plus or minus, we have to put plus or minus, we have to add 3 and 4, that is a 7. So very simple, adding a true values and adding a what is that error values, we get the total value is 300 plus or minus 7 ohm. Now we will see the another problem. The initial and final temperatures of your water are 18 plus or minus 0.5 degree and 40 plus or minus 0.3 degree Celsius. What is the rise in temperature? So what is the rise in temperature means initial temperature 80 and final temperature 40. What is the final rise in temperature? We have to take the difference between these two things. How much degree Celsius is raised? So very simple. Rise in temperature is bigger value minus smaller value. Bigger value is 40 plus or minus 0.3 minus 18 plus or minus 0.5. In previous case R1 plus R2, here we will put plus. In this case we have to subtract, so we will put minus. So as in the previous case, we have to add the true values 40 and 18. Directly we have to subtract, and 0.3 and 0.5 we have to add. Finally we get 22 plus or minus 0.8. Students may ask one question, sir, for true value we have subtracting, sir. Why the errors alone we are adding? That is, I am saying that in formula, if it is a delta Ez can be written as delta A plus delta B. That means the true values has to be subtracted, but the error value has to be added. Dear students, now you clear? So don't put minus here. That is only the true value is minus and the error value we have to add up. Finally we get the solution as 22 plus or minus 0.8 degrees Celsius. Now we see the another problem. So resistance, we know that the resistance which is equal to R is equal to V by I. That is V is equal to IR is Ohm's law. So R is equal to V by I. V is the potential difference, I is the current and R is the resistance. So potential difference is given as a 100 plus or minus 5 volt and the current is given as a 10 plus or minus 0.2 ampere. What is the percentage error? So very simple, by seeing the data itself we are able to find that for 100 voltage 5 voltage is a error. That means 5% error. For 10 ampere, how much error? 0.2 ampere. It is also 2% error. So by seeing the data itself we are doing that. So the error is a 5% and 2%. Directly we put the formulas delta R by R into 100 is equal to delta V by V into 100 plus delta I by I into 100. This formula already we are seen in the session also. For recalling, I will show the formula. So the percentage error is this is a percentage error formula. The same formula we are using in the problem also. The students may ask one thing, so how, why if you apply the formula in this question, how we get this same formula? So delta R means we have to find that delta V is this 5 volt is a delta V. So I will put 5 divided by V is 100. So V is 100 V, it is a delta V and into 100 plus what is the delta I? 0.2 divided by what is the I value? 10 into 100. So merely I substitute the values here. This is a V and this is a plus or minus delta V. This is a I and this is a plus or minus delta I. So are you clear, students? So if you are not able to logically find that, directly you substitute the values. What we will get? The 100 and 100 get cancelled, we get 5%, and here what will that? This one and this one, 10 and 10 get cancelled, it is a 2%. Finally we get 7% as a answer. Let us see the next problem. So the length, breadth and height of the rectangular block wood will be measured as, this is a length value, breadth value and height value. So L plus or minus delta L, B plus or minus delta B, and H plus or minus delta H. So L, B and H are the true values, and this is a error. So this LBH is a measured value. So determine the percentage error in the volume of the block. What is the volume of the block? It is a length into breadth into height. So what we have to put? The percentage error is delta V by V, volume error by the volume into 100, which is equal to delta L by L into 100 plus delta B by B into 100 plus delta H by H into 100. So I will take the 100 commonly outside. So what is the delta L value? So the delta L value is 0.02 and the delta B value is 0.01 and the delta H value is 0.01. As usual, L, H and L, B and H we have to substitute here into 100. By simplifying these equations, we get the answer 0.58%. So we get a 4-digit decimal points. We have to round up to 2 significant figure. So listen, students, are you clear? If you are very clear about the formulas, these error problems are very easy to score good marks.